G'day guys, the Comic Book Noob here, and I've got a nice healthy stack of books for this week's weekly comics video for Wednesday the 14th of October. I got the date right this time. I stuffed up the date in the last one, said it was September, it's October, obviously. Yeah. Anyway guys, let's get through this haul. Alright guys, Comic Book Noob back, and we've got this week's new weekly Comic Book Day haul for Wednesday, 14th of October 2020. So look, I want to do something a little different to start this video off and see how it goes, and might continue on, but I wanted to start with like a surprise, you know, like a good book from last week's haul that I wanted to touch on. Neil Gaiman and who's the other dude? P. Craig Russell, Norse Mythology. Now I picked up this book with the free comic book haul, free comic book day issue. I was like, it was sort of like a narration of what was going on. This one had a little bit of narration in the beginning, and it told like 3 different stories related to Norse mythology. Man, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman and P. Craig Russell. So if this book is still sitting around in your comic book shops, also there was a cool looking variant too, which I think my shop still got it. And yeah, I got enough books this week, so I didn't throw it on the pile. But yeah, if you see Norse Mythology kicking around at your LCS, man, if you like Norse Mythology, pick it up. It's something a lot different from Thor, but someone of, I guess, Viking descendant, part Finnish. One parent comes from Finland. Man, it's a real good book. Yeah, so I kind of dig a lot of Norse mythology stuff when it's done right. And something else I did want to touch on, guys, a book that surprised me, but I mean, probably not in a good way, but The Walking Dead. Now, let me know, guys. Now, I read the first issue and I felt like I got like the first 3 or 4 episodes of season 1 in the first issue. So has it just gone super quick? Or I'm not sure. Are we supposed to get the full 193 issues of The Walking Dead re-released? Or are we getting a shortened version of this? Or was this just like, you know, the issue to hook you in back when it came out, and the other story arcs go a lot longer than this one did? Yeah, it just felt like I was like it skipped a lot from the TV show. And I know the comic came out before the TV show and blah blah blah, but yeah, I mean, I was expecting this to be a little more drawn out, I suppose. I'm not sure, but yeah, I did enjoy it. But yeah, like I said, just felt like I got the first 3 or 4 episodes of the TV show in the first issue of the book. So let me know down below, guys, if I missed something there, or, you know, just, I don't know, any helpful hints with The Walking Dead would be appreciated. So let's get into this week's comic book haul, guys. Alright, so let's kick it off with Marvel, of course. A lot of Marvel. So we'll I think these may be in order. We've got Hellions, 10 of Swords, part 7? Part 6. Part 6, Hellions. So yeah, I've been enjoying Hellions. This is obviously going to have nothing to do with the current story arc. Finished the last story arc. Finished last issue. So yeah, obviously this is the 22-part series of 10 of Swords. Just thrown in there to stuff up all the of how the long box is going to be stacked. So anyway, what's this one? This is New Mutants. So yeah, know nothing about New Mutants. Yeah, like I mean, I probably just gave something away. This guy's got a sword. I don't even know who he is. But yeah, so we won't go too much more in there, just in case I've given something away. But I mean, that was in the first few pages, I think. So hopefully it's not, you know, too big of a spoiler if I just gave something away there. I apologize. And we've got Cable, 10 of Swords, part well, I thought that was 9. Like, yeah, it's 8, part 8. So yeah, we have got all the, I'm pretty sure that's all the 10 of Swords stuff that came out this week. So now if And I don't really know what's going on with this young Cable. So, also, if is he like Cyclops and Jean Grey's son or something like that? Is he? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. So, if you do know, appreciate a comment that might let me know what's sort of going on with young Cable there. So that's all the Ten of Swords stuff there, guys. So, a book that I have been absolutely loving. Even all the one-shots that have been coming out with this book lately I think have been absolutely fantastic. We've got the Immortal Hulk number 38. We have got whoever this dude is, all chained up and shit. And I can't remember what happened last issue. I think, of course, I've read the Immortal She-Hulk. There were 2 different one-shoots of the Immortal Hulk. So, yeah, there were like 3 one-shots sort of in between the last issue. So, I can't even remember what happened in the last issue of the Hulk. So, yeah, I absolutely been loving the Immortal Hulk. Glad I jumped onto it when I did. This book, I think, came out a week or 2 ago. Not really sure, but Sheng Shi, number 1. Yeah, I think there's a bit of hype about this book. I'm not really sure. I mean, my expectations for this are going to be extremely high, being I love firepower and what that book's all about. This kind of feels like it's not going to be anything like that. So, but like I said, the bar's going to be pretty high for a book like this. I don't know the hype around this book. Maybe there's like a show coming to Disney Plus or something like that, but he had a few issues there, and I thought I may as well give it a go, see what it's all about, and if it's shit, then we're probably going to drop it. So, next one, this is a thick book. We've got The Amazing SpiderMan number 50. And I was actually really surprised at 49, which was Legacy issue number 850. So, first page, guys, Kindred. We've finally written on there. So everyone that has been waiting for Kindred, looks like you get him. I mean, he's on the second page as well. And you got the Green Goblin Returns, Norman Osborn. So that was really cool. At issue 850, if you hadn't read it, followed. It was really, they could have just done like a giant size book, which I kind of wish they did, because it, I just think it would have been better. Didn't really like the little smaller stories in the end of the book. They were kind of like, but yeah, I mean, the first 3 chapters of the Green Goblin Returns, man, I really enjoyed it. And like I've said in previous videos, Green Goblin is one of my favorite villains, especially Spider-Man villains. He's just classic villain. So next off, and this may surprise people, I was a massive Warhammer fan. So we got Marneus Calgar, number 1. Marneus. I was like, is that right? I don't know. But yeah, man, digging the whole Ultramarines going on there. That looks all. I mean, if you sort of base it on the cover, you sort of go, yeah. I mean, if you know the Warhammer artwork on the boxes that you get, I mean, man, so good. And that doesn't quite do it justice, this color. But yeah, look inside, and the artwork is quite good. Yeah, I mean, I haven't picked up some Warhammer stuff, and even on the back page, that must be the new starter set you can get as down there, this Commander Edition. It looks like you get Ultramarines, and, oh man, what were those guys called? They were really slow and shit. They were the Necrons, I think they were. So, yeah, I mean, I've still probably got 2 or 3 grand's worth of Warhammer stuff opened up, but still in the box. And yeah, some stuff that's put together. I've got some of the old metal figures too, not the plastic stuff that they started. Well, it's all plastic now, I think. But yeah, I've still got the some of the the metal models are really hard to put together. I was okay at painting. I wasn't great, but yeah, I mean, I was probably more Warhammer than Warhammer 40k, but yeah, there's a little background on Warhammer for me, guys, just in case you're interested, just in case you're a bit of a Warhammer nut as well. Also, I mean, the novels are real quite good as well. I just can't stay interested in novels anymore. That's one of the main reasons why I flipped over to comics as well. So another little piece of useless information about me, guys. So into Dynamite Comics, we picked up Vampirella. I'm not sure what cover this is. Yeah, it's coming up a bit dark on the camera there, but yeah, it's a cool cover. I liked it. There was another cover. Yeah, they're not the covers. But, I mean, like I've said before, I mean, the stories are kind of hit and miss in these, but I kind of want to collect them. There's a lot of variants. I'm not a big fan of, like, the cosplay covers. I like the artwork, as a lot of, comic fans do. So, yeah, I mean, the art there isn't anything great. So I hope I didn't show anything. Like, I don't think there's any like tits or anything in this. So, but if there is, I'll blur them out when I edit the video. But yeah, I mean, the story's been, like I said, it's kind of up and down. But yeah, I'm collecting Vampirella and Red Sonja. So, speaking of Red Sonja, we got the Dynamite, the zombie event that Marvel and DC have already done, and they're into like all the pre and post events of the story. Artwork on this actually looks quite cool. So obviously I thought, I enjoyed what I've read. Well, I haven't read the Marvel Zombies one, but the Deceased, I've enjoyed everything about that. So I thought, you know what, we will jump on it. And then you got another shot of Vampirella there. So I wonder if she's going to turn. I mean, yeah, Red Sonja would be cool as a zombie. Don't want to go too far. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but it looks really cool. So if you're a Dynamite fan, Red Sonja fan, Vampirella fan, any of the other characters from Dynamite, which I don't know a great deal about, hoping to know a little bit more down the track, but this could be a good book, could be a missed book, but I mean, every most of the other publishers have already done it, so yeah, they're jumping on board too. So why not? It's probably going to be good. Yeah, it's probably going to be good. I'm going to think that it's probably going to be good. We got 7 Secrets by Tom Taylor, one of my Aussie favourites that I was just speaking about, Deceased. Yeah, Tom Taylor, Aussie guy, wrote that. Yeah, so this is quite a cool book. I won't, because we're only sort of 3 issues in, I won't say too much about what's going on. Yeah, I mean, it's all about the 7 secrets of the world that the keepers and holders or handlers sort of keep. They're usually a pair. I mean, yeah, it's quite a good book. I think, the sort of character development and stuff like that in the book has been quite good. The storyline, like I said, they're protecting these secrets. The bad guy that used to work for the corporation or whatever that's protecting the secrets, he's trying to get these secrets, and man, it's an enjoyable book. That's all I'll say. So if you're interested, it's a pretty good read. And Image, we got Commander in Crisis #1. I don't know a lot about this. The art looks pretty good. Don't know if that's focusing in there, but yeah, I mean the art looks pretty good. So camera seems like it's a little blurry today. I cleaned it before I started recording, but yeah, I have no idea what this is about. It just looked cool. I know there's been a bit of talk about it. Image has been advertising a little bit, so I mean, yeah, we're jumping on the indie books now, so well, why not? It's another one to pick up, and it could be a great series to jump on, be a part of, and read. Now into the sort of the catch-up issues and the DC stuff. So we got the Swamp Thing Halloween Spectacular #1. Oh man, I love Swamp Thing. I cannot wait to read this. Looks like very grim, macabre artwork there. So that kills someone, so I don't want to show that, but that looks pretty awesome. But yeah, so we got Swamp Thing. We got, as I think a lot of people did, the Batman 100 with that wraparound cover there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But you got Batman in the new suit. And Catwoman looks like she's in a new suit, I think. Unsure. So, yeah, we got Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's been a bit of a badass in this. So, yeah, I've been liking this James Tynion version of Harley Quinn. Big Punchline fan. I was just trying to find some Punchline stuff in here. Obviously, I haven't read it yet, but yeah, we hope there's more of that in there as well. Also, we didn't get Wolverine, which is X of Swords Part 3, till Ten of Swords Part 3. So yeah, I'm way behind on Ten of Swords at the moment. Got to catch up on that. So yeah, we got a lot of Ten of Swords reading to do. And we also got Lonely Receiver #2. Lonely Receiver #1 was quite good. It's about like these, I guess, AI sort of partners that you can get. They're supposed to be life partners, but this life partner deletes herself, and yeah, she is losing it by the looks of that. So yeah, I think they were together for a number of years, and yeah, this actually there's a bit of nudity in there as well. So I'm not going to show the rest of that. But yeah, quite a good book by Aftershock, Lonely Receiver #2 there. Just a couple other reprints I got. I think this is the third printing, yeah, third printing of Venom. You got, is that Codex on the front, not Null? I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool, so I picked that up. And I'm pretty sure this is the variant of Red Sonja. I like the cover, so, I threw it in the order as well for the those catch-up stuff. So that's it, guys. That is my weekly haul for this week, and my catch-up issues, and a lot of Marvel stuff. So yeah, also I meant to get DC's Dead Planet number, what are we up to, #4, but yeah, DC or DC don't go through Diamond anymore. That's why we order shit online now. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to get DC's Dead Planet #4, hopefully sooner rather than later. But yeah, man, these guys that are in charge of deliveries, and I don't even think DC cares. I think they're ramping down comics anyway by the sounds of it, and all the other sort of bullshit and struggles it is to try and get, especially over here. It is hard to get DC comics. We're close to, we don't want to give up on them, but you can only take so much. But yeah, anyway, guys, that is my little ramble for the end of the video, my little rant. So if you watched up until that point, appreciate it. There is my comics. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Have a good week. It's coming up to the weekend here, as I'm sure it is for a lot of people as well. So have a good one, and I'll see you next video.